Yo, what up? Happy Friday. Happy July 3rd. I can't believe it, but today is the day. Now is the time. We are bringing to you live on Instagram from Chicago and New York the first ever virtual takeover. For those of you who do not know, we are bringing the Pen Show to you today, right now. What's going on, Jim? How you doing? Deadwood, what is up? Happy Friday, Urban. So this is exciting, you guys. This is the first time we are ever doing this. For those of you who don't know, every winter and every spring, we host what's called these takeover events where the representatives of all your favorite brands would fly into our store from all across the U.S. to partake in these pen shows, these takeover events. They take over our store for the entire day. Well, now we can't do that here in person, so we're doing it live. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on today's special guest. His name is Cary with Kenro. We've got a ton of content for you. We've got a ton of things planned. We're going to be doing trivia, giveaways, special promotions. I can't wait. Let's go and bring him on live and we'll explain the agenda for today and kind of what we've got going on. So give me 1 second. Send him the invite now. Live.
Huh.
Oh, no way.
Matching shirts. There we go. That's what it's about.
Cary, how you doing, man?
I'm great this morning. How are you?
Oh, doing well. You know, I'm super stoked to kick off these events with you. I'm really happy that you're the first one doing this, and I'm super stoked for what we've got in store today. You know, I know we've been planning this for quite some time and hopping on phone calls all throughout the week to make sure we nailed this right. So are you excited?
Yeah, very excited, very excited. We've been talking until, like you said, texting late at night, texting in the morning, calling on the way home. It's been interesting, but I think it's great. I mean, the setup, I got mine set so that I can pull this down and everybody can see some of the great, exciting stuff we've got going on. Some of the things, we won't give it all away, but there's a couple of new products. And while we're talking about it, I switched this up on Brendan so everybody knows. We were going to do something special with Atlas because we've been doing business for a while, and we were supposed to get them something, and instead we have, for today's giveaway, it's not a giveaway, but it's a gift with purchase. So every Esterbrook pen that you buy, it started out as today, but every Esterbrook you buy through this weekend, that's midnight Sunday, every Esterbrook pen will get the unreleased and new Esterbrook thermos.
Holy
One of the people in our community, if she watches this, she'll kill me. I can't remember her name. Actually made that doggy for Esterbrook, and we put it onto the bottle. Wow. So everybody's going to get one of these today. It matches our shirts, so we're good. These things are awesome.
Go. Do I have to buy one today to get one?
There you go. Absolutely, you do.
That is
so.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know that the previous color of your water bottles have been getting tons of popularity, but look at the design color. That's going to go well, especially if you get the composition Camden. Holy smokes, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we wanted to do something that was bright in summer and spring. You know, everyone's had enough of being inside, right? So we wanted to do something where, remembering, let's get outside, let's do something, not social distance, let's not get crazy, but go outside. So when you go on that walk into nature or whatever, or you have a bottle.
How sick is that? That's what's up, man. Hey, that definitely kicked the video off on a hot start. I don't know if I can myself, but all right, you guys, you heard the man. You know, any Esterbrook pen purchase that you make today weekend, you get that unreleased. What is that, a neon lime color, I'd say? Yeah,
lime. It's definitely lime. Bright lime.
Wow. So you get the neon lime Esterbrook water bottle that's not even out there yet. You could be one of the first people to get it. Cary, that's amazing, man. We appreciate that. That's a lot of love. So,
that's great. Listen, we wanted to do something special.
I sent you something that was supposed to arrive for the event. It didn't make it in time, so we're going to save that surprise for our next video because I know you and I love being on Instagram Live and doing these things.
Absolutely.
But first off, so I want to say thank you. Now I kind of want to jump into what we've got planned for today. We do have 3 sets of videos that we are going to be doing. The first one is right now. We're going to showcase Esterbrook, and then we might throw in a little bit of Lachlan if we've got time. So that's going to be right now. Then at 12 p.m. Central Time, we will jump back on Instagram Live, and we will go over Aurora. And then at 2 p.m. Central Time, we will end the day with Monte Grappa. So we're doing a series of 3 different videos today for you guys. We wanted to make sure that you had time in between to browse our website, take advantage of these promotions. Also, we will be playing trivia. So we will announce how we're setting up trivia later on in the video. We want to make sure we give out some incredible things for you guys. And then also, during the event, make sure you guys take advantage of the chat. We will be reading the chat regularly. So if you have any questions, if you want to see something we're going over again, make sure you put it in the chat, guys. And if you have any product questions or inquiries about a specific product, make sure you DM us. You can either DM us at Atlas Stationers, or you can DM, Cary, you're on Fountain Pen Day, right?
Yeah, or they can just do C. Yeager at, they can DM me at Fountain Pen Day, or if they have an email question, you can always email us directly, like cyeager@kenroindustries.com.
Excellent. You got the expert here. We've got the resources. The promotions will go through Sunday evening. So anything that you see on sale today or with the gift with purchase, you have the entire weekend to make that purchase. But yeah, Cary, should we explain the final giveaway now? How it's going to work?
Yeah, we could do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, okay. So we have a grand prize of an Esterbrook Esty, and we wanted to do something a little different. So how you enter into that giveaway is at the end of every video, we will clue you in on a specific word. So there's 3 videos. There will be 3 words, one at the end of each video. Afterwards, you have to DM us what that phrase could be. So an example is, at the end of the Esterbrook video, the last word we say is practice. Then at the end of the Aurora video, the last word we say is social. And then at the end of the Monte Grappa video, the last word we say is distancing. So you just figured out the puzzle, you cracked the code, you DM us, practice, social, distancing. If you give the correct phrase, you are entered into the giveaway. All right? These videos will be saved too, so you guys can always go back if it's too difficult to follow along. But this way you have to be part of the series to win the actual pen. And we're doing an Esty today, correct?
Correct. Esty. Your choice of color, as long as it's not one that has been sold out. Esty, not Sparkle. I know, I'm sorry, but they're selling out. So, but regular Esty, pick your color, your trim. As long as it's something we have and available, it's no problem. We want to make everyone happy.
That's awesome, man. You guys are really, really hitting it out of the park now. Cary, my introduction. So I think we're ready to rock. If you want to jump right in, let me walk over to my setup. I'll show you real quick what I'm working with. Boom. So where do you want to start? You like that?
Okay. I like the sign. I got it. I
was going to say, I wanted to make sure, Yeager is the official drink of Atlas Stationers. I had to dig deep to find what I thought was the greatest photo of you I could find. I searched far and wide to crop you as the logo of the Yeager bottle.
Wow. That's cool. Very cool. I love it. I wonder what show that was.
Yeah, hey, you didn't know I had crafts capabilities, huh?
I did not.
So, unfortunately, I might have liked a lot of people's posts from like 2-3 years ago on Instagram searching for the photos accidentally. So if you see that and I was creeping, I'm so sorry, but I was pulling the best photos that I could, man.
There you go. That's all right. That's the kind of creeping we like.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make sure to autograph this for you, and I'll give it to you next time I see you, all right?
I will hang that in my office for sure. That's great. I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Cary, let's jump right in. So with the Esterbrook promotions, we have decided that we can give out a coupon if you DM us. It's a specific promotion. We're not going to tell you what it is. You have to DM us in order to receive the promotion. Okay, guys? So we want to get that out of the way first. And then also any pen purchase today, you get that beautiful, beautiful water bottle. Cary, your product placement is so nice, dude. Putting them right there in the background. I love it.
Yeah, I got one with the dog and one with Esterbrook. So they
I love it. I love it. Excellent. So let's jump right in. So obviously the first one we want to go over is the Sparkle.
Okay. You got it there, so you can pan over. Your lighting looks a little better. So there are the 3. Blue and gold being the Tanzanite. And then the red which is the garnet.
And then I don't
And
have
then
the sapphire. The sapphire is gorgeous. Yeah.
the Montana Sapphire. Yeah, we have more coming. We figure in about 2 weeks. It was a long, long process to do this. I mean, this was 8 months in the making. Getting all of it done, getting it tumbled, getting it polished. I mean, these are all done in so many deep, deep stages to get that shine. The whole collaboration, you know, to get with Tim McKenzie and Diamond Cast. Oops, sorry. With Diamond Cast was, you know, creating unique colors, things that, you know, hopefully haven't been seen and done before, you know, on this level, and putting it in a larger pen. We really felt that putting it in the oversized was the way to go.
Yeah, I've been noticing a trend that a lot of people are fixating on the larger models. I don't know if it's more comfortable for them or if that's just the trend we see nowadays, but that was a great call. So what was the process? So you guys collaborated with Tim to use diamond dust that was left over from diamond saws, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Yep. And his family evidently is in the jewelry business. He found a way to collect it and integrate that into what he does when he makes materials. And, you know, it's not like you can just dump it in and be done. I mean, he's gone through some of the stages of, you know, how to do it so that it becomes, you know, even throughout the whole pen. And, you know, it's time consuming, and, you know, choosing the colors and choosing the blend, having the rods made, then shipping them over, and then finding how to get them to polish, you know, on this level. And doing parts like the section.
So well, man.
I mean, they've done super out there.
The grip section to the barrel, that was a fantastic call too.
Yeah, this way it just all matches together. Great size, unposted. I mean, people have to remember, I mean, you can post it, it's a little wobbly, but we didn't make this pen to be posted. You know, it was meant as an unposted pen in a larger size, and it stays light and, you know, true to a pen that you can write with for a long period of time without hand cramps or feeling that you're weighted down.
You know, and once you hit pens of that value, I think these guys are just above 300. I think 316 is the sale price. Once you hit pens of that value, you know, typically you don't see as many people posting it. So I don't think that's a big issue, in my opinion. If you lose your caps, then I understand, but don't lose your caps, all right?
Don't lose your cap. Don't lose the cap. Okay. So
excellent. So yeah, we just went over the sparkles. Again, guys, these are running at 316, but make sure you guys DM us for that secret coupon code that will be live until Sunday. Now let's jump into, what do you want to do? You want to do the Estes, or you want to go over the Camdens, the compositions?
Estes, well, we can do the Estes. We can do the Estes. We still have our classic colors. We're phasing out, obviously. People need to remember, like the lilac. Hold on, is this down far enough? Here we go. Okay, so lilac and honeycomb. Now, these are seasonal colors. The green is a seasonal color as well, and it's almost gone. But as these sell out, they're not going to be brought back. They sell out, and then that's done. It's a run and done. The classic colors are your blue, cobalt, the tortoise, and then the black. And again, everything is coming in both trims. And then we have the oversized in those as well.
You know, it was real smart to do them in gold trim and silver trim, because we have customers here that, A, they either won't touch gold trim, or B, they won't touch silver trim. It blows my mind, but, you know, everyone's got their preference. So you guys made it in a way where you can't resist, you know?
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. So that's why, and we know for retailers, it's also very hard. And we create, I know it creates a mess for you guys sometimes, but the customers really have chosen what they want. And it's not been a split decision to the point that we can really choose one trim over the other. So.
Absolutely. It needed to be done. It definitely needed. I support it.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I'll give you this. So the next color, these are the next color for the Estes. This is what we're calling maraschino.
Holy cow, man. Yeah, I've never seen that before, you guys. So we're all viewing this for the first time together.
It's going to come in both trims, It's also going to come in oversized and regular. And we are hoping August. I wanted to say August 1st, but I'm not going to push it. Let's say August.
That's wild. So you got the oversized, the regular size. Are you guys doing slim?
We are not. We didn't do slim in this one.
Wow. What was the name of that again? Do you guys have a name for it?
Maraschino, like the cherry, like maraschino cherry.
Wow. Dude, you guys are always killing it, honestly. I don't think I've ever pointed with an SD color.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see this is also a prototype. It's not even branded yet.
Yeah.
So this was just a sample that we got over to see how, we like to make sure that before we release it, that it's going to polish correctly, that the acrylic is done right, and that it handles what they're going to do to it to make it have that extra shine to it. So,
Sure.
So those are
real
new.
Quick, what is the process that Kenro goes through when designing? What is the process like? When you're coming up with a new pen, how do you guys figure out the color, the bottle you want to do it in? How do you guys collaborate, if you don't mind sharing?
How do we do it? Every morning here, Kenro, we sit in the office with Joel, who owns it, and hash it out. Nice. Everyone has an opinion, and everyone's opinion counts. Oh, P.S. by the way, here's a shout out to Canada, because I know we're not having script this year. Sorry, but everyone in Canada watching, I wanted to say hey to my friends that I miss.
Nice, man.
But every morning we do this. We go through, what do we see out there? What are the trends? What are the colors people want? What are the sizes they're looking for? What are the features that they want? And we just go from there. I mean, every single day. Every day starts out like that. And sometimes it's 45 minutes, sometimes it's 2 hours. And, it's never, we always say we're battling, but we're not. We're collaborating with each other, because all of us have such a different viewpoint. Like Brian, the vice president, he's got a view on a marketing end of it. I have it because I'm the resident pen nerd. I'm the guy that, hangs out with everybody all the time, and that's just me. Ryan has an eye for colors and what the clients are buying and what they're looking for and the trends that are out there. And we're all going in different directions, whether it be someone's following all the Instagram accounts and someone's following on the messaging boards, and somebody's following what maybe other manufacturers are doing. And more so because we don't want to do what someone else is doing. We don't want to follow somebody else. If they had success, we're happy. That's great. Crush it. Do your thing. But we want to find our own way, and we want Esterbrook because, again, we own it. And that's why there's so much tight control on it and so many restrictions on, how it's presented and what people can do. When something happens to an Esterbrook pen like that, we take care of it because it's ours. We all take it personal. When you spend every day together like we do, like a family, and you spend as much time, 8 months. We already had the body design. It still took 8 months to do this. Do you know what I mean? So we take it really personal. It's just a different focus.
Nice.
So that's the process.
Whatever process you guys have, or arguing with each other, battling, clashing with opinions, it works. Doing it. Make sure you guys keep that same exact process and keep coming out with some of these dope pens, man, because
that's great.
Again, one of them is just fantastic.
Thanks. We appreciate hearing that. We love hearing positive feedback on it. So
absolutely. Cool, man. So let's jump in. So we went over the SDs. Let's move into Camdens real quick.
Yeah. Here we go. So the Camden, flip this. So the Camden started out, we wanted to have a metal pen in that style. So we did the classic colors. In the beginning, we did, silver. We did the black and rose. And of course, they come in rollerball as well. On this particular pen, because of the way the cap was and the design of the pen, you can only design things so far. So we had to change it over and use a Schmidt nib into this one, which is a fantastic nib. These are super smooth. We went through a whole bunch of them to find which one we felt wrote the best, was the best quality. They also just unscrew, so you can take them in and out. They're easy to clean. When you get the pen, obviously, it comes with a cartridge and a converter inside the box. And we made sure that it has the cushion cap as well. So you have that little push and then turn so that it keeps the nib wet. And my favorite part is that our new logo, hold on, where's my camera, is right there.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, man. These came out
We,
real well.
we love that logo.
So it's a brushed finish, you would say, right?
Yeah, like a brushed matte type of finish to it. And it saw great success. I mean, they're engravable. So obviously there are times of the year that these really, really have done exceptional. And by offering it in rollerball, we aren't missing part of the market space either, you know, or leaving anybody out.
Sure. Which do you find to be the most sold? What's the most popular?
The graphite, the black or the graphite one. And I think just because people are just engraving it because it's silver underneath. So when you engrave it, it just comes out silver. So people have just engraved them and you just wipe and done. So
yeah. I mean, it's so funny, you know, as a pen nerd myself, even just seeing how crisp the Esterbrook logo looks on this right here.
Yeah.
That's so nice, man. It's such a sleek design.
They did such a good job when they made that.
Excellent. So now we're moving on to
stage 2.
Popular releases, yeah.
The stage 2 was we found it's a type of powder coating, but it adds it's not a print on here. So it's an actual powder coating. So it adds texture and a little bit of depth to it. So you can feel it. You can feel all that texture on there. Super, super durable. I mean, these have been out for a while now. And they sit just right. It posts nice and deep. It is a little top heavy when you post it, but there are people that want it to post and then rest on the back of their hand so that they write more freely. I'm a non-poster, and I have a big hand. And it's fine. Exactly how it is. This is exactly how I use it.
Yeah, really nice size pen. I've only heard positive feedback on these models as well. And let me tell you, man, these were definitely hot when they were released. 3 months ago, I think? Or
yeah,
how old
it's just about 3 months ago. And I mean, we kind of I mean, you get them and you have to do it. So back to school was kind of funny at the time. But the fact that we had the green one that we called Spring Break, which, you know, the world was on spring break, if you will. That one kind of worked out, but the other one, you know, well, but I hear come September, a lot of the kids are going back to school because you got to go. So, you know, the play on the old school composition notebooks was really, that's what really, as soon as we saw it, we thought of that and the possibilities for it.
Absolutely.
You have to have fun though, you know, at the same time. And the green is just fun. It's just a great color, good finish. We were thrilled with it.
Yeah, I really like it. I also like the playoff on the Spring Break. Someone's asking the price on these. I think the sale price is $156.
Yeah.
We do ship to India. You do have to shoot us a DM. We'll get you a shipping quote. That also brings me back to the SD price. The regular size SDs are $156 as well, correct?
After the 20% off that we allow, yes. So retail is $195 on the Camdens, and SD, regular SD, are $195 also, but we allow that 20% margin that you guys can do. So
excellent. Cool, man. Real quick before we move on, would you like to talk about the journaler nib? I know those were super popular and there's not really many out there yet. You're waiting on the next batch. But can you talk about the collaboration?
Yeah, well, so we work with Gina Salarina from, she used to work for nibs.com, and then she started her own business and has been at the shows, been more social, hanging out with everybody. And we really got some time in LA this year to talk with her and, you know, see what she does and how she does it and the things that she can do. And the conversation came up about doing, you know, we have this section. I don't even have any vintage nibs, but we have that section that you can screw on so you can put the old vintage nibs in. And not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to put a 70-year-old nib in a new pen, but they still want that experience. So when she did the nib, she takes a regular Esterbrook nib, and we use the number 6 Joa nib, and she grinds it into a replica of a vintage Esterbrook stub. Mm-hmm. And we priced it accordingly so that if you were to, the retail on it is $50 for that nib grind. If you go to a show, you're going to pay $40, right? So, and we're charging 50, but we're really not, because when you do the 20% discount on these pens, say with a Gina nib, it takes $10 off that 50. So it ends up being 40. So her work is not, you know, shortchanged in any way. You're still paying $40 for that grind. It's just, if you can't get to a pen show, and none of us can right now, sorry, you can still obtain that. And again, it's just one style that she did for us. So it's a way for us to have a vintage style nib on our pen that's custom ground by somebody who is in our community, you know, and that people know. And if they don't know her, they should know her. So for us, it's great to help promote her, and it's great for her to help us find something. We're not offering all our nib grinds. We're offering one grind for Esterbrook from her. And we're making it so that a retailer like you that takes on that nib, you can offer to your customers. And it's just a perfect storm, I think. And she's just such a great person, so easy to work with. She's fun, and she does great work. She knows how to grind a nib, baby. I mean, really good. I've got a couple, so.
You gave me her information or her Instagram account, and recommended I reach out to her and bring her on one of the live videos. So I think I'm going to do it, and I hope she accepts, because I definitely want to meet her. You know, there's not too many people that can grind nibs successfully, so when you come across people, it's rare. So,
yeah, she's and her Instagram is at Custom Nib Studio. And Gina, like I said, you should see some of the stuff she does. Really, really good. And we have great nib grinders out there, but you have to remember, there's 340 million Americans. There's like 10 nib grinders.
Crazy.
So it kind of brings that out. When people are like, oh, well, I could go to this or that or that. There's only a handful of people. So, you know, and some have retired, you know, as time has gone by. And, but yeah, reach out to her and see if she can come on the air. She'd love to. She's done it for a couple of other retailers and been able to tell the story. And it's just, you know, she's part of our community. And that's what Esterbrook is all about. You know, we want to be part of the community, bring something that's good and listen to what's said. And that's why this brand has gone from where it was to where it is. And really, it's really, you know.
Will they be in stock at Atlas? We might have one left right now, but DM us. We can put you on the list for when we do get another shipment in. I definitely recommend have one once it comes out, once the next batch rolls in, because it truly is unique. And you know the person behind it now, right? Which makes it even better. So make sure you DM Three Boys Running. I think you're the one who asked. Excellent, Cary. Well, thank you for sharing. Next up, let's go over the nooks real quick, and then I think I'm ready to play some trivia here shortly too. What do you think?
All right, and I'm going to give you one more little thing before we go. But so the nooks, you see the 3-1 here. The nooks, so everybody knows, these are sold out. There are retailers still have stock. So if you like this style and how it is, get them now. They're done. We have a new version, which is under lock and key. So prototypes showed up a couple of days ago, and they can't be shown yet. And they're still going out. We're still going over it because we want to make sure that when we do something, that it's right. You know, we did these, and they came out right. And they're fun. We all love them. We've got so much good feedback. But the next set is going to come out in about a month. And as soon as we can release more on them, we will. That being said, last time I'll say it, if you want a nook, find the retailer you want that has it and get them.
We have a few of, I think we've only got 112 left. And
it's the only one I know of right now. If you've got a 12-pen nook, that's the only one I know of out there. Same thing with that 6-pen nook.
Yeah.
Is that a 6-pen? They don't exist.
Yeah. So. You guys, these are absolutely beautiful. And Cary, you are really hitting us with some knowledge bombs right now with these new releases. So I'm really stoked, man. You guys have always had a lot in the works, and anytime you guys release something, it's always exciting.
Thanks. Thank you. So we're having fun. All right, so we'll do the trivia in 1 second. Did you have something else to say? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to ask you if there's anything else you want to show or say before we do the trivia.
All right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. How many we have? 34, it says. So for everyone that stayed a little bit, 35. This is coming out, we'll say 6 weeks, okay? There's 3 colors. I have 1 prototype here. And this is going to be what we're calling the JR Pocket Pen. And it is basically the J reborn and a modern take on the J. If you look, we have the exact clip done, remolded so that it's a replica of, or an exact mold of, the original one. And metal bottom. We've got the finial is our logo up top. Again, this is a prototype. This isn't complete. We have Esterbrook written here. Oh.
Wow.
And now it's a pocket pen, so it's smaller. They post great, post nice and deep. There is no converter to put older nibs. Here is, do something bright. Here's the regular SD. So you can see it's a pocket pen.
Wow. Wow.
And it'll come out in 3 colors when we release. Say again?
What's the expected due date? Like 2021?
No, mid-August. Mid-August. We're pushing for mid-August.
Did you say? How many different finishes?
Oh, 3. 3 different finishes that we'll have. I believe one's going to be gray. One trim, though, like the blue. The blue will be blue and gold. There's a coral color also. When we do this again, I'll bring the coral, and I'll let you guys see that one. And then there's also a gray that's done in the same kind of material.
Dude,
so it's a different material.
It must feel good to be the one that gets to handle the prototypes. You're in on the secret.
I know, that's my job. I have to take all the new pens home and play with them. I know. It's my job.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with the vintage style Esterbrook's. I mean, obviously, I've only been into pens the past many years, so I'm going to look into it. That's awesome. I really think that you guys are doing a great job paying homage to what was going on, in the earlier days. So that's what's up, man. You guys are killing it. I know I've been hyping you up all day, but it's seriously unbelievable what you guys are doing. So,
thanks.
Much cool. Well, Cary, if you're ready, I think let's move into trivia and see win some stuff. Just to let you guys know, there are some new rules in effect. So every trivia session throughout July, we will keep track of how many correct answers you get. So if you get the correct answer first, we will tally it up. And then the person who has the most correct answers at the end of July will win a $100 Atlas gift card. How crazy is that?
Wow, that's nice.
Isn't that wild? Make sure you tune in to every video. You need to wait until the trivia is played, and every question you get right, we will document it, and we will add up your scores at the very end. So how you play is Cary's going to ask you questions. I think Esterbrook, we have one, right? I think we're doing one question for Esterbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Cary will ask the question. You guys are going to type in the answers in the chat. The first person to get the correct answer that pops up on my feed will win that respective prize. Okay? Cary, what are we giving away for the first question?
Okay. First question, I changed that too. So you're gonna get a set of the paper clips that we have, and there's a bookmark in it with it as well, and a single pen nook.
Oh, dude.
This is one, has no box, but you know what? This is one of the ones we use for photography. So I happen to have one left. So let's do this for Esterbrook.
Cool. Hey, that's fantastic, man. And I'm telling you, the paper clips are sick. The nook is beautiful. So cool, guys. If you were all set, throw an emoji in the chat. Let us know that you are ready. Cary's going to ask the question. We'll see who is the winner of the first trivia. Again, we will tally up all your scores at the end of the month. The person with the most answers wins a $100 Atlas gift card. Let me make sure I'm all set at my end. And then also, Cary, this is the last time we'll announce the clue for the end of the video. So we're doing the grand prize of an Esterbrook SD at the end of all 3 videos. So at the end of this video, make sure you write down the very last word that was said. And then you take every last word for the 3 videos, you put them together, it makes a phrase, you DM us. If you get the correct phrase, you're entered in the drawing for the SD. Did I explain that well? So it's a little bit difficult to explain. I think I got it. So make sure you guys write down the very last word that is said in this video. All right. Cary, I think we're good, man. Let's rock.
Okay. I had two, but I think I'm going to do the one that makes it easier for people to type. All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
And
Let's go.
little history, too. I mean, it's 4th of July weekend. How many Esterbrook fountain pens were used to sign the Civil Rights Bill?
Wow.
How many Esterbrook fountain pens were used to sign the Civil Rights Bill?
Cary, you're going to have to look out for the right answer because I don't know.
Oh. Well, I tell you now, but I don't think that would work. How many, one more time, how many Esterbrook fountain pens were used to sign the Civil Rights Bill? I didn't know this at all. I was like, wow, really? Mm-hmm. We need that Jeopardy music in the background.
Dude, I've thought about it for so many trivia sessions, but...
All the signatures, good answer. Oh, Spiffy Jenny got it. 72.
72 of them? Oh, my
72.
goodness.
You know how they have sets of pens that they use to sign? 72. Spiffy Jenny was the first one.
It's so funny because most people were putting like 2 or 3.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I would have thought. I didn't know. And when I saw 72, I'm like, somebody put a typo. And then I looked it up somewhere else, and it was 72.
Wow. Well, awesome. Thank you for that little fun fact. Congratulations to Spiffy Jenny. I will reach out to you at the end of this video to get your shipping information. We'll get you all taken care of. We wrote you down. Cary, is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off? I know you'll be the one who gives that special clue for the grand prize. So I'm done talking right now. It's you,
Okay.
all right, my man?
I think we're all good. I think we're going to, we'll see you all live at 12 p.m. Central Time, live from Atlas.